Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. The singer Tyla stirred up some discussion over her comparisons to Britney Spears. Recently, Tyla performed in this outfit that was very similar to an outfit that Britney performed in. She performed in this fit at Coachella, and one of her fans said Tyla's outfit for Coachella is inspired by the icon Britney Spears. Tyla responded and said, "Love her, but I just thought the outfit was fly. No inspo." Now, honestly, if I was Tyla, I would not even have commented on this because the outfits do look very similar and she might not have found any inspiration from it because she probably is too young to get the reference, but her stylist did. And people did point that out. Somebody said, "Girl, we have eyes. Your stylist was probably inspired." Well, somebody was inspired, maybe not her, but probably her stylist because, girl, now Tyla. This is a horrible PR move. If you're gonna copy, at least be honest. These pop girls need to give credit where credit is due. Britney Spears inspired the look. Don't be plagiarizing and being disrespectful, XO. Oh girl, it doesn't hurt you to admit Britney indeed was the inspo. She likes being dragged at this point, LOL. Her team did a nice, nasty setup. So yeah, some people, especially some Britney fans, weren't really feeling her comment. And one thing I will say about Britney fans is they don't play about Britney at all. Y'all saw how they tore Lizzo a new one when Lizzo said that Britney was basically doing a Janet impression, basically alluding to her being an impersonator. And also, there was another artist named Tate McRae who was dragged because some fans felt like she tried to downplay Britney's obvious influence on her career.
Because I was born in 2003, so like all of the Christina and Britney of it all, like that was happening when I was like age 0. So I mean, I was literally a baby, but I grew up on like Ariana and Selena and Taylor, and I remember watching them at like the VMAs and the Grammys, and those being like big moments for me. Like, I remember Selena's first cover art for Revival, or when Ariana did the a cappella version of Dangerous Woman. There's moments like that I have ingrained in my brain from, I think, my era.
But yeah.
Now, Tate didn't say much wrong because she was too young to really experience Britney in her prime, but still, when you see her perform and see how she's styled and you watch her videos, it's very heavily Britney inspired. So a lot of Britney fans weren't really happy with her giving credit to other artists when she clearly looks like she's inspired by Britney. And it's the same thing with Tyla here and this whole outfit. And honestly, it's not that serious. Britney has taken inspiration from others like Janet Jackson. And even this whole look was inspired by Aaliyah when you think about it. But Britney fans still don't take it lightly when people try to diminish her influence. And I think that's why they overreacted when Tyla said she wasn't inspired by her fit. Now, somebody did respond to Tyla's comment because they didn't like it and said, "I personally think she is a copycat and too full of herself." Tyla responded and said, "Personally, I think you should shut the F up." Also, another one of Tyla's fans said, "Which celebrity would kill this outfit?" And she posted this fit and Tyla said, "That's not it. Sorry." So Tyla is getting a little snappy. I guess she's in her Rihanna unapologetic era. She definitely is not as sassy as Rihanna was, but she's kind of veering into that era. And I understand that she gets annoyed with some of the comments online because she does get scrutinized quite a bit. But from a PR standpoint, I do think it will be beneficial for her not to respond to certain things because it could easily be spun into something controversial. Now, I do want to move on and highlight this artist. It's been a minute since I've talked about music, but I want to talk about this artist named Jae Stephens. I've actually known about Jae for a little while now. I do remember she had a song that went viral on X called Body Favors, and I liked it. I thought the song was fun, and it was also refreshing to hear a black girl do this type of pop music. And recently she just released another single called So Many O's, SMH, and I like this song as well. Very fun, very cheeky. She has other songs in her catalog that are very catchy, like Better Boy, Kiss You Back. Girls Don't Cheat, Wet, PDA. I mean, dang near her whole catalog. From what I hear, she doesn't really have any misses. And it does help her that she is a songwriter because she knows how to create a hit, but people need to catch on to her first. I feel that once people start discovering her music and once her music starts gaining more traction, she will get the breakthrough she deserves because honestly, she has what it takes. She really does. It's only a matter of time when she gets that big breakthrough moment or that espresso moment, so to speak. And the lane is really wide open for Black girls to come in and do pop music. I think Jae actually makes good, palatable pop and R&B songs that all audiences can enjoy. It's not too niche, it's not too quirky, it's not too weird and full of dark energy. It's just feel good pop and R&B music. That's it. And I think artists like this are important. So if you get a chance, please check out Jae Stephens' music. Now, I want to briefly talk about Keri Hilson's new album. This is her first project that she's released in over a decade. You know, she did step away from the music industry, and on top of that, her reputation was affected when she recorded a diss towards Beyonce, and she did reveal that her producer and her boss at the time, Polo Dodon, made her do it. So she went through a lot of different ups and downs, and she did take a step back from the music industry, and now she has returned. She dropped her album We Need to Talk, and I will say I really like this project. Now, it only has 9 songs, which is fine. I prefer an album that is shorter but has quality music versus an album that has a bunch of songs with a bunch of filler music. I don't like sitting through albums like that, and I know artists do that to get more streams, but just give a good quality album. That's what I want. And I will say Keri Hilson delivered just that. I love the fact that she showed vulnerability, especially in her song Naked. I love the different love songs. I loved her vocals. She really showed out in her song Something About You. That's my favorite. And I do like her song Scream. And I also like Whatever. Those 3 are my favorites. Bae actually grew on me. And it's interesting because when I first heard Bae, I was like, okay, it's nice. I didn't think it should have been a leading single per se. But now that I hear it again, I feel like it's one of the standouts because it sounds a little bit more current than some of the other songs. I was kind of listening to some of the songs and I thought, man, she must have had these in her vault for a while because sonically, some of the songs like Searching, for example, could have been on some of her old albums like No Boys Allowed or In a Perfect World. So I do feel like some of these songs were sitting in the vault and she just released them, but they sound good. They do. I really do like this Keri album. And like I said in one of my previous videos, I think it would be a cool idea if Keri went on tour with Amerie, because Amerie did release a song called Mine a couple of weeks ago. And I really do like that song as well. And also she could do a tour with Ciara as well. I don't know if she and Ciara ever ironed out their misunderstandings behind the scenes, but it would be cool if they went on tour together. I think a tour with Keri, Ciara, and Amerie is an idea to consider since they're all coming out with music this year. But those are just my whole thoughts on that. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.